am bam damn a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes the heat. Cornelius Bennett. Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns it corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
I want everybody to think here for a second. How much does this game mean to you? Because if it means something to you, you can't stand still. You understand? You play guys. You play strong. You go out there and dominate the guys you play against and make the damn quit. That's our trademark. That's our MO with the team. That's what people know us as.
Go down tight, everybody. Good to see everybody out there. Yes, sir. And yes, man, if there's any man out there, I don't see anybody yet, but anybody was asked to hear and welcome. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the crew in here. You got something to say, man?
No, they couldn't hear you, so I come on to clear you up.
Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, let's bring over AT right on in here.
All righty.
Hey, guys, how you doing tonight? How about William?
All right, man, what's happening?
We're just sitting back having fun tonight, ready for Alabama to have this high school game, you know, and then get ready for Auburn. I can't wait for them.
And as that intro there said there of the main rolling thing, the very first thing that come on there is tradition, and you know we're a tradition of excellence, and I'm glad to see that once again. We are back this year, man. We are back and ready to rock and roll, man. You got the TVMA ready there, brother?
Ding, ding, ding.
There you go. Yeah, you want to go ahead with what you got to go, and then we'll start off with the show from there, man.
Yes, I want to say hello to Stephen Hicks. Stephen, I saw where you asked me what's up. I just want to respond to him. I didn't want to be rude. I know we was fixing to come on. And Mr. Jones, glad to see you around, guys. Y'all hanging in with us, and let's have some fun tonight. As y'all know, each week before we start really going in, we always bring up the grading system, our offensive line, and how well they played and how well they well, I don't know what that is. Anyway, about the offensive line, how well they grade out, and that pretty much tells you the story of how your offense played. That don't mean that they completed a pass or didn't get a good gain. That just means the offensive line graded a certain percentage, and they done either good or bad. Hello, Mr. Todd Colburn, Roll Tide Rise Up. Thanks for joining in with us, guys. So anyway, I graded off the line against Kentucky, and like I said, LSU's defense, the worst defense we'll play all year. So this right here shows me proof that Kentucky's defense is better than LSU's defense. I graded out a Caden Proctor, left tackle. He graded out at a 70%, which is still winning football. That's good, but, you know, you want to be better, obviously, if you can get on up there. So you look up there and you see him sitting at 70%. He done pretty good, and there's still chip blocking with him, helping him on his pass protection on the left side, you know. So they're giving Milroe time to throw the ball and to see what's going on, and our offense is damn scary. I mean, William, it's scary as hell how good they can be, brother.
Yeah.
That's a true freshman, you know, 6'7", 350, 360 pounds. I mean, my God, and he's moving that good. Hello, Mario.
Yeah.
We got Mr. Booker. He's usually our signal caller on the offensive line. He's the one that keeps them straight lined up, and he keeps them with a good head on their shoulder so they're not, you know, missing blocks. He graded out at a 75%. 75% is, again, that's very good. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain too much about it. I thought he'd done better until I actually watched the game and graded him.
Mm-hmm.
And then the main guy in the center is Seth McLaughlin. This is one of the better games he played all year long as far as the football goes, obviously. But he graded out at 77%. So he graded out better than Mr. Booker did, and that's unusual. So, Mr. McLaughlin, my hat's off to you, brother. If I had a hat on, I'd take it off. I'm proud of you. Didn't have no bad snaps or anything like that. We cut out most of our pre-snap penalties, so it's getting better all the time. The right guard, who's my favorite lineman on the team and probably my favorite player next to Jaheim Otis, Jaden Roberts, when he took over against Texas A&M, y'all might remember, I told you I hope he pulled a Wally Pip on him, and it looks like he has. Dalcourt ain't been back on the field. But they're calling him the Hulk, and saying, that Jaden Roberts is there ain't no weight he can't lift. Anyway, so he graded out at 80%.
Damn, he's balling out, ain't he?
Yes, sir. He's actually. I mean, this is a first-time starter, and he's just a sophomore. I think our offensive line is young this year, with the exception of Seth McLaughlin and our right tackle Latham. We're freshmen and sophomores. So anyway, Mr. Roberts, he graded out again at a whopping 80%. He done real well. Then you got his running partner on the right side, and Mr. Latham. And again, Mr. Latham going to be a first-round draft pick in the NFL draft this upcoming year. He didn't disappoint. He also graded out 80%. So our offensive line played very well, and it showed early on. The first 2 times we had the ball, we went down and scored, and then of course we got a turnover and we scored again, made it 21-0 real quick. But I also graded out our tight ends. Our tight ends I thought would be grading out better than this, but they didn't. As a group, they graded out at 70, which again, 70% is winning football. I just thought they would have graded out a lot better than what they did, but I was surprised when I graded them. They didn't do better than what they did. So, so I mean that Proctor again 70%, Booker at 75, McLaughlin at 77, Jaden Roberts at 80, Latham at 80, and the tight ends at 70. William. So our offensive line had an exceptional game and done real well.
Yeah, and all that's doing is just giving Jalen Milroe more time in the back, to check his readouts and stuff there. And that's great, man. I think that's just great. I mean, it's not up there in the 90s or not, but we don't have to have it in the 90s, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing good, so.
We're doing very well. I couldn't be more proud of them if I had to be. We got, of course, we don't know, we got Chattanooga coming up, but against Kentucky, we was up 21-0, and at the 5:12 mark in the first quarter is when Kentucky went 3 and out and punted the ball to us, and that's when Kool-Aid dropped the punt. He dropped the punt, muffed the punt, and gave him the ball, and we lost a little bit of our intensity from there, and we had to catch back up our intensity level because until 3 minutes in the first quarter, Kentucky didn't have a first down. Until 3 minutes left in the first quarter, they didn't have a first down, and then of course that's when they scored that touchdown, made it 21-7.
There you go, man. I love that. So, and that's at the halftime or what? 21-7.
I didn't have the final. I mean, I think it was 28-7 at halftime. I'm not real sure. I just know we lost some of our intensity there after that punt fumble. And, of course, when Milroe throws the interception and then Kentucky turned right back around, threw the interception right back to us. You remember, number 3, Terrion Arnold, he intercepted that. He dove in front of the ball, made a diving catch. I mean, he done a very good job. There's Miss Linda P. in the house there, Mr. William. You see her?
Yeah, and she's wishing Mario a happy birthday. Cheers to you, my friend. I'm celebrating with you just right now, man. Cheers. I don't know how old you are. If you're like me, you're probably old as fuck. I'm 62, so there you go. So,
Miss Linda,
anyway,
go ahead, William. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, I'm hoping he's younger than me. That's all, So, and roll tide to you, brother. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't interrupt me. I was just going to tell Linda P. I've never had. I don't think I told her thank her for her service. You're my hero because all y'all were willing to, go out there and be shot at. Not that you want to be, but you're willing to, and that takes a special person to do that. Thank you so much, young lady, and God bless you.
Yeah, 13 years, man. That's a lot of time, man. 13 years.
13.
Yeah, so I do salute you too, miss. So, Roll Tide Rise Up. I see you out there, brother. How you doing, my friend? All right. And you got anything else you want to say on Kentucky? I know it's old news, but better luck next year is all I got to say to them, but it ain't going to happen with us. If I guess we're going to play them next. I don't know. And by the way, I checked. I wanted to check about this game coming up, and we're going to get into that here. And, the title is No Mercy, and we're going to get into that. But I did check, and with YouTube TV, now here's what they said. But I checked everything else, and they said ESPN Plus or SEC Plus is what the game's going to be on at 11 o'clock Central. Now, YouTube TV just had SEC Network. So I'll try to let y'all know on Saturday for sure during the Pick'em show if it mentions anything different. Then I don't know. Since it's on the day, maybe they'll have a better perspective of it.
Hey, before I forget, give me that thing you done Tuesday night, man. Give me that turkey or chicken cone you
I
done.
don't remember that, man.
Yeah, you done it, man. You had me rolling the floor.
I don't know what it was.
You're doing that. I was sitting there at the house. I was rolling on the floor. You making some kind of sounds on. I suppose had you going, and man, I sit there and I rolled in the floor. My wife told me to get out of the floor 3 times.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. It's I have fun Tuesday night, man. I have fun anytime I'm on this shit, and y'all know I'm on this shit, so I'm gonna be on that shit pretty much.
Nah, I hear you, big boy. Yeah, we got, of course, Chattanooga ain't nothing but a practice game. I don't know if anybody wants to waste any time talking about Chattanooga and the fact, they got paid to come here and let us whip them, and they're going to go back home with a loss. I want to make sure nobody gets hurt and, hope everybody stays healthy, and that way we don't have to worry about it. That's all you want to do is come out of one of these games healthy, because if you go in and lose 2 starters, that could be bad against that damn voodoo school down there in West Georgia.
Well, I got something since you mentioned that. Hello to 2. I'm not going to give you that other part because, oh well. I don't agree with the 2, but okay. Anyway, it happened, so okay. Anyway, this is the Mocs season record, okay? Their conference, they are at 6-2 in their conference. So that's pretty damn good to be in their conference at that high. And the win-loss is 7-3. Okay. Now their streak is 2-1 or 2-1, or I don't know if that's supposed to be in between there, but I don't know. Yeah. That's their streak. So. Anywho, I mean, you don't sleep on any game. I don't care if it is Chattanooga.
Yeah.
And you remember that Coach Saban got up here in a press conference one time and said, hell, we're supposed to lose to Georgia Southern, or we're supposed to win that Georgia Southern game or whatever it was that time.
Yeah.
And we might have lost that.
We couldn't stop them. That triple option offense is hard to stop when a team knows what they're doing.
I mean, because any game can be lost is what I'm saying. And this one here coming up Saturday. So if we don't come there focused, eyeball focused, focus. I can still touch my nose, see?
Oh, man.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, yeah. But you got anything else you want to say on that? I mean, I hope, like Steven says, we can get in there, get our score up. I hope that we can do that. Get our score where it needs to be, and then put second and even third string. I'm hoping that'll happen.
Yeah, I agree. I hope we get them in them out quickly. But as Jerry Rice, did he play at Florida A&M Rattlers, or was he at Chattanooga Moccasin? He was a Rattler, wasn't he, guys? Anybody in the chat room remember that? A 2-time, you remember him? Jerry Rice, I think he was Florida Rattler or Florida A&M Rattler, but I know Chattanooga Moccasin put out some good players, but I can't remember if he was a Chattanooga Moccasin or not.
I see you there, the two. But I do have a little bit of brain, and I know you heard them gravels in there. But there is brains in there. Not much, but there is. I remember the time, yeah. I do remember that time, yeah. You okay?
Who's that too, by the way?
Only when I shake my head. We all right.
I got you. Hey, guys, there's the link here. If anybody wants to come in and join in and talk with us, he just ran the link up again, William. So if somebody wants to come in and come on the show and watch it and talk with us, come on in here. We'll be glad to have you.
All righty then. You want to go on to the next game that we got coming up after that, or
you want to talk about Voodoo?
Voodoo that the doo-doo is that's down there in the damn that old Cal College, as Coach Bear says.
Cal College.
Yeah. He don't even want to go to that Cal College. I don't blame him. Hell, I wouldn't want to go there.
Yeah, Auburn's one of them teams, especially that coach they got this year, that can sneak up and bite you on your ass if you ain't paying attention. Just like Georgia got over there, and Georgia had a 4-quarter game with them. So you got to show up and you got to play and you got to be fundamentally sound, because that couple of times Georgia lost containment on that Peyton Thorne and they tore them up in a couple of runs. Guys, I'm sick. If you hear my voice doing all these weird things, that's what's going on. I'm trying to talk anyway.
What about that Jerry Rice? Did you ask a question about Jerry Rice where he played at?
Yeah, Mississippi Valley State. That's right, Waylon. You're right. Mississippi Valley State. Yeah, that's right.
No.
I knew it was a small college. I just couldn't remember which one it was.
I don't know.
Yeah. The only reason I remember that was Jerry Rice, the one of the all-time greats. But anyway, so Georgia went in there. Hey, two-time. Who we talking to?
Roll Tide Roll at Blake Miles.
Oh, damn, Blake Miles. What's up, dude?
Glad to have you, bro.
Not much chilling.
Go ahead. What was you saying? I'm sorry.
I was saying I ain't doing much, but I just started to join y'all on y'all little chat tonight. Just got off of work. Now I'm at home. Now I'm in chill mode.
There you go.
Well, what you think about the Auburn game coming up, big man? What do you think?
He might have something to say about this other game, too, if he wants to say something.
The Auburn game?
Chattanooga.
Oh, you talking about Chattanooga.
Yeah, you want to say anything about it first before we go on? Or?
Yeah, Chattanooga, they good to be in a conference or whatever. I was doing some research on them, but they in Alabama. I'm going to tell you right now, the game is going to be over probably before the second quarter.
I agree.
I'm just being realistic, but probably before the second quarter. I'm gonna say that we come out hot and ready, and just come out roasting them. I'm gonna say the score maybe in the second quarter, probably about 35-0, if possible, and that's a pretty decent number for that game. But I think we're gonna see a lot of rotation with the players. We're gonna see a couple little things here and there that we might not have seen on film before. But we're gonna see a lot of rotation. A lot of younger guys gonna come in to just get experience. I believe that's what we're gonna have. Just a normal ball game, but a less caliber opponent. They're not high caliber. They don't pose no threat to us, so game gonna be over pretty quick.
Okay,
I agree with that, and that's the thing I was going to ask anybody that come in here tonight. As far as the moccasin game, how much would you risk Jaden taking a weird lick to that leg and maybe making it all bruised up for Auburn, or would you? I'm ready to consider. I'd want him to sit down and just don't even play in this game. Make sure that leg's 100% for Auburn.
I would too, but that all depends on how his leg is now. Because as fans, we really don't know because we're not in the coaching room or on the staff or whatever. We don't know. But I think he just took a little stinger to the thigh or leg, whatever. I don't even think it's nothing serious. Because if anything serious, as a quarterback, you got a leg, you got to plant your feet to throw the ball anyway. Certain way you got to plant your feet. I don't think it's nothing serious because even in the game when he did take that stinger, he was still moving around natural, like nothing happened. Throwing it from the pocket, running here and out. So if I was to sit him out in the game, I think I would not let him play second half because the scope, it's Chattanooga. It's going to get outrageous real quick. Second half, I have some of those younger guys come in. I just rotate players around. It's Chattanooga.
Yeah, every time I think of teams like this, I always think of when I know Missouri isn't Chattanooga, but Missouri had that guy that was tackling dirty that year. He would tackle and roll and try to twist their ankle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm worried about. Some Chattanooga wanting to, roll and twist ankles like that guy from Missouri did. And that worries the hell out of me.
Yeah, me too. But it's Chattanooga. Only thing you can do is just pray for them and hope for the best. But hey, I don't wish injuries on no player. I wish like both teams, all the players, they leave the game still healthy. They ain't broke nothing, ain't pulled nothing. But they're gonna blow them out. It's Chattanooga. They're gonna blow them out. I'm looking to see this game like get blown out the post shot, like a score like 58-10, something like that.
Yeah.
At the most.
Damn.
Again, look, it might get a 63 piece up there.
Damn.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it'd be much of a battle whatsoever. It's just a matter of getting out.
It's not. But all the players, they just need to just keep working hard. Just don't look past no team. Don't underestimate no team. Come out, play to the Bama standard, and everything will be all right.
I agree with you 110%.
Now, do y'all think now, while I got you both here, do y'all think that during this game we'll be able to see guys like Desmond Reeks on the field there, James Smith? I think he's already been on there. Jahil Hurley, even Jordan Renaud. Any of these guys here come on there. They're freshmen that we got. So you think we'll be seeing guys like that even?
Maybe. That's a big maybe. Maybe.
Wilkins Formby. He's a big dude now. I think he's a big dude, isn't he? If I remember right.
Yeah, he's big. He's one of them big boys. Like, I can't ever say his name. Alanine kid. Both of them are freshmen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gigantic.
Ty Lockwood. We got a bunch of freshmen we can put in there, man. So, yeah. I'm looking for a good game Saturday anyway. So, now then, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Angie, better talking about her dogs. As far as the next game after Chattanooga, I like to talk about Auburn if that's okay, and we can go back to Chattanooga too, Mr. William, if you want to, sir. I mean, I'm not trying to jump space here. I just wanted to ask Mr. Miles while he's on here, what do you think the number one thing that Auburn's offense can cause, us to have a problem? What's the number one challenge their offense presents to our defense?
It's known to man. A running quarterback. They got to put a spot on their quarterback because he can't. I'm gonna tell you right now, he can't pass with a flying foot.
Damn, I love it.
Look, it's three things they're gonna try to do. Hurry up offense, which is they're gonna get in either a wildcat formation or they're gonna try to run jet sweeps. Last but not least, they just trying to get to the edges so they can use that speed. But other than that, they're not going to have a quarterback stand in the pocket and he actually got to make passes in these tight windows and these RPO spaces. I just contain the quarterback and stop the run game. Auburn is basically run first, pass later team. They like to use a lot of jet sweeps, hurry up offense, and They might try even run a wildcat formation in this game. Them throwing in the Bama secondary, they probably even going to tell you that's a big no. Not with Kool-Aid, McKinstry on one side, and you got Terrion Arnold, which is playing at a high caliber level right now, and then you have those other guys back there. But I would definitely keep a quarterback spot just in case this guy tries to get out the pocket and run, and when he do, just light his ass up.
I agree with you. What you
Because
think?
they're going to try to go to the outside edges to try to utilize their speed. They know they can't run on us and run up the middle. No, you're not going to run at the Alabama front seven. They know that. So they're going to try to use the outside edges all game.
I agree with you. I agree. They got to try to do something different.
Yep.
Roll Tide, Jeff. Seen you come in there. Andy, Andy, we know that your second team is Alabama, and we appreciate that. We really do.
No,
so I know you don't want to talk about those, but I mean, we appreciate you being an Alabama fan too. Whenever your dogs ain't playing, but I'm glad you still like Alabama. Roll Tide, girl.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, I'll tell you about the Alabama-Auburn game again. I know going down to Voodoo Stadium, weird things seem to happen, but to me, Hugh Freeze is like a Gus Malzahn 2.0. He got weird things happen around him. He calls some strange things, does some strange things, and just you're like, what the hell is he thinking? You know?
Yeah. Well, if you remember now, I know Blake's already said that they said something about he's a running quarterback. That's what they said Milroe was, but he done proved everybody wrong on that, ain't he?
Yeah. But Auburn, the games I've seen so far, it's not like they can throw the ball, but they basically got running quarterbacks that run just to be running, even the backup quarterback. And they do a lot of rotation, but they ain't got a quarterback that can throw from that pocket and make the explosive plays down the field. Like I say, they can't throw with a flying fuck. They dead in the water right now. With this Alabama front seven and that secondary that Alabama got with that front seven, and then the things that Alabama going to be showing on defense, I'm looking for that game to be one-sided the whole game. Like I say, these guys just got to tighten up. Remember, it's a lot of football left, and they just got to go at it.
Yeah.
They got to go to war with these last two teams.
Now
beat them by any means necessary.
You mentioned that they do rotation. So does that mean Hugh Freeze is going to put some of them dancers from the furnace in there?
He might.
Ain't no telling.
He might, because Hugh Freeze, if we all remember how he beat Nick Saban those times before, at Ole Miss he had the athletes. At Auburn, he ain't got those caliber athletes like he had at Ole Miss in that era. So right now they just using anything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. I agree with you. They I just don't know. Like I said, I watched the Georgia game a little bit, how Auburn played them, and I think Georgia went in there sort of, we're going to walk over. You see the G on their helmet, thought they had the game won, and then they got in a dogfight for 4 quarters because they couldn't get where they should have been. It's like Coach Saban said, you got to practice every day to do what you got to do to get what you want to get. You can't just accept, what you done last week and try to do the same thing. You've got to build the process. Every week is a new process. So, I mean, it's down there at Auburn, it's always a tough game for us pretty much, over the years. It's just, the weird shit happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know. But Alabama, they know what they got to do. Come out hot, fast, hit them in the mouth fast, quick, in a hurry.
And Andy's talking about
try to put them away.
Yeah. Andy's talking about they probably do animal sacrifice on Friday before. But what we need to do after we see that is come in there behind and get some of that sage there and do a cleansing there after that cleansing, boy. Go, fly away.
Yeah, that sage. Yep.
Well, you know, also watching the Georgia Auburn game is sort of. I like watching other teams how they play, like everybody else does. What's his name at tight end? Number 19 for Georgia.
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers. I couldn't say his name. He tore them apart. I mean, and I'm thinking that Niblack is about the same kind of disability. Niblack is about the same kind of matchup nightmare for Auburn that Blake. I call him Blake again. That Brock Bowers is. He might not be quite as good right now as Bowers is, but I think he could be a mismatch like he was. And we're starting to use Kendrick Law also. So, I mean, we're going to be scary. But what do you think about Niblack?
Niblack is a mismatch for any team. On it, like any routes that he do, that he knows he's going to get the ball. Look how wide open he be. He's been making these guys lately, since he's been in the game and come in, he do his thing. He's making guys look stupid.
Yeah, I agree with you. What you got?
Look how wide open on his routes he be.
Uh-oh. Something happened there. Uh-oh.
What you think, William, about Mr. Niblack, brother?
Yeah, if he's wide open, man, I don't know why. You know that Milroe's not seen him there. You know, but he does throw to him. I've seen him catch some. So, you know, if he's getting wide open like that often, you know, he should be. He should be. There you are.
I must have lost connection a little bit, but like I was saying, on his routes, he not black. Oh, that guy's an animal. He's a nightmare for any secondary that's not experienced. But the other guy, Kendrick Law, I said the other day on the barbershop, every time he hit the field, it's like he'd be trying to lead the low down.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
He don't be playing. He gets that ball, he gets to cooking, and he can scoop. He be bugging it.
I agree with you. Kendrick Law can be a difference maker, and they finally trying to get him in there and get him the ball more because they didn't know how to use him. And of course, when your offensive coordinator's learning on the job, he's just 31 years old, so he's going to learn how to use these players. And we're a better team this year with him than we was last year with Bob. I promise you that much.
Oh yes, definitely. And then I love what Tommy Rees is doing with Milroe. He's using the play calling to adapt to Milroe's ability, but he's also developing Milroe into a pocket passer. If you closely look at how he's been throwing that ball from the pocket, making his reads, the offensive line at the beginning of the season, they weren't giving him time to launch the ball down the field. Now they're giving him time and actually picking up these blocks and actually sticking to their assignment. Oh, we're seeing a whole different beast now. He is growing up right in front of us as we speak. By the SEC title game, he's going to be a problem for Georgia. They ain't going to know how to contain him.
I agree.
Somebody mentioned in there that Kevin Steele came from Auburn too. So, you know, but I don't think
No. Kevin Steele originally was with Alabama.
Right. And then he went down there for a time.
He went to Auburn for a quick season here now. Then after that, I don't really know. After Auburn, he got tossed around a little bit. Then he ended up in Miami. Then ended up coming back to Alabama. But Kevin Steele was one of the originators behind the Alabama's defense of madness, of how they had that offense, not the offense, but the defense back in the 2009 era down to the 2015 era.
Yep.
He was one of the originators.
Yep.
Kirby Smart better be ready because I think Kirby, if I'm not mistaken, For a quick second, he coached behind him and Jeremy Pruitt.
Yeah.
Jeremy Pruitt was there first with Kevin Steele.
And guess what happened in 2009? Guess what happened?
Championship.
Championship.
I already know.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I remember it. I remember that. And I loved every damn second of it. Roll damn tide.
Roll damn tide. I agree 110% with it. I've over the years of watching these teams play, Alabama and Auburn play, it seems like when we're down there, it's just so unsure of what's really going to happen next, guys. You know, I mean, it's, you know, weird things, and we keep saying voodoo and stuff like that. And then now you got a coach down there where they got nothing to lose because they know they're not going to beat us unless we beat ourselves.
Yeah.
So our offense, what do y'all think we need to do on offense to take advantage of Auburn's defense? Anything in particular? I mean, most football not black, but I mean, I just, you know, the rest of it, we got 5 running backs and we got all these receivers we hadn't really used a lot this year, and I'm just curious as to which one might have a breakout.
Okay. If we was going to do anything on offense, I would add Malik Benson in the lineup. I would. Because that guy, like I said the other day, he can spread the field like no other. I would add Malik Benson in the lineup to give a little bit more speed to the offense. But just play normal. Have Malik Benson on one side, and I have Jermaine Burton on the other side. But I have an add-on with what's this guy name? What's this guy name? The other wide receiver.
There's a Jeremy Hill.
No, not Hill, but
Blackstone.
What's this other guy name? I called his name the other day. Not Hill, but oh Lord, I just went blank. What's that guy name?
Hey, Borgby?
Huh?
Hey, Borgby?
No, he's
not
Borgby.
No. I'm talking about defense.
Defense, okay.
I'm trying to think of this wide receiver name. He's been doing great lately too. What's this other wide receiver name? I know his name. I called his name yesterday real good. My mind just went blank. Hold on. Let me think. What's that other wide receiver name?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, and I can't think of his name either.
You got Jermaine Burton, you got Malik Benson, and Kobe Prentice.
Kobe Prentice, he showed out.
Oh, yeah.
Prentice.
Yeah.
All right. I have Kobe Prentice all game, beat him with slants all game. Just eat them up. But I have Malik Benson. He gonna run these RPOs. He's gonna go hot, just straight downfield. Wherever Tommy Reese decides to dial up, have him just go hot. Him and Jermaine Burton. I have a fast-paced offense, but I have it normal where I'm also running a 2 tight end set with outs on one side, not black on the other side. Like I said, they'll confuse the whole Auburn defense right there. They're not ready for that type of setup.
I agree with you.
Because Miro, if you give him time with an RPO and that offensive line holds up the way they've been holding up right now, lights out. And I mean lights out early. That game going to be over with quick, fast, and hurry. But there's nothing really special they should do. Leave your starters in for the first half. Then second half, just start rotating players out. Let some of these younger guys play third and fourth quarter. Hey, fourth quarter, we might just see Kyle Simpson for the whole fourth quarter.
It'd be nice to have that big a lead, wouldn't it, William?
They can get it. Like I say, they can do it. They can do it. They can do it. Play to the Bama standard. Play to the Bama standard.
Yeah.
And it lights out. Guess what? Everybody know Auburn ain't got an offense or defense worth a flying fuck. Put them away early.
But But I'm hoping to see one more you didn't mention.
If you gonna hammer, if you really at the end of the season schedule, which is the season schedule, which it ends with Auburn, if you're gonna hammer a team, hammer Auburn, hammer their ass real good.
Yeah, but I want to see this Dylan Lonergan. I want to see.
Might get to see, if it really get outrageous, you'll see him too. I hope you see him.
I hope so.
Yeah. And that's the scary part about Alabama and that depth chart. They got so many weapons on that depth chart, they ain't used all them weapons yet.
Yeah.
So many weapons, so much talent. It's just oozed.
Yeah. I know, Angie. I know that y'all lost by only 7 points to Albany. Really? 7 points? We're gonna put an ass whooping on them, man. Like they ain't never seen.
Yes.
We're gonna
And
put
that's the thing.
we're gonna put the ass done.
And that's the thing about Georgia. I'm to say it. You're a 2-time defending champ. You're a cupcake sketch out of this world. How you struggle with teams like Missouri, Auburn, struggle a little bit with Ball State and all these other little teams early in the year too, just in the game in general.
Kent State.
Look,
Missouri. Yeah.
They got 10 cupcakes on the schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. And I'll tell you something, with Deontay Lawson being out, our Jihad Campbell's been showing out, and he's been showing that he's capable of being an all-SEC player. And, I mean, I love Deontay Lawson, but I was proud to see that his backup could perform and call the defense as well, so we didn't have a big drop-off at all at that position. I mean, it was just against Kentucky, but, again, Jihad Campbell has been playing well, and since Deontay was out last game. What y'all think about Jihad?
Jihad Campbell, he's been doing a great job myself. I think so. What do you think there, Blake?
Jihad been doing his job. I like Jihad. I like him because he's sticking to detail. He ain't trying to be too flashy, too outrageous. He's sticking to detail. He's actually doing his job and clean up duty. But he's doing it at a high level.
And the part I loved was whenever Chris Braswell, he did a block or something on that dude there, and Jihad Campbell had to be right at the right place at the right time, caught that ball, and then ran it on in for a touchdown.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He's scoop and run, man, against Tennessee, you mean?
Oh, yeah, I love that, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Jihad, he's a hell of a ball player for us. I just wonder if our Miami Legacy, Mr. Little, if he's going to get to play any, if he's been hurt, why he ain't been playing, because he showed out in an 8-day game, but he ain't been playing any since then. But I was looking at the strength of schedule. Auburn is 56th, and we're 3rd on the strength of schedule. And some of them guys ranked 2nd on strength of schedule. So Auburn's strength of schedule only being 56. They play in the same division we play in, but we got the lot harder schedule according to the NCAA numbers and stuff like that. But it's all about the players and putting them in the right position to be successful. And that's what Nick Saban preaches to them all the time: maximize your assets so that you can be a higher draft pick in the NFL than you would have been otherwise. If you got the right attitude, like Milroe did. Milroe could have sat down on that bench and, during the South Florida game and cried like a baby, but he didn't. He stood up like a man. And that man is coming in and he is tearing them a new asshole from week to week. And if I know he can't win the Heisman this year, but he should be in the talk. Maybe even get invited up there. But to me, he's the best player in the country right now. And, I know that kid from LSU, Daniels, done good, but I've never seen a player with a 3 loss on his record win the Heisman. So I don't know who's the leader right now. Daniels is the best player as far as overall right now.
But the best player right now and who should be in the league, like I said the other day, the quarterback from Washington, Michael
Penix, yeah. He's a good one. He's a good one.
That guy on film, that guy is a quarterback, I'm telling you. He is a quarterback.
He's a good one. I agree with you.
Penix is right now should be the leader. I don't see Jaden Daniels being the Heisman front runner, not with 3 losses on the record. But you also got to think about this. That's all LSU got.
Yeah,
that's all they got.
Yeah.
Good night, Abe.
That whole team is Jaden Daniels. You stop Jaden Daniels, you stop the whole team.
I agree with that.
That's not a Heisman front runner right now. Jaden Daniels, no.
Yeah.
But the quarterback from Washington, oh yeah, that guy right there, he's playing lights out.
Yeah,
and Oregon better be careful with this guy.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
All right.
I mean, you know, but with the Auburn game, they lost to A&M, lost to Georgia, LSU, and Ole Miss. They've got 4 losses already. I was just trying to look at the different ways our offense, the defensive, is done. And then, of course, Auburn's got that Peyton Thorne who can half-ass throw the ball and can half-ass run. And you got Robbie Ashford that can run, but he can't throw the football. So I think
they jacked up. They just all jacked up down there right now.
Yeah, I think if our front 7 does what they should do, they can't run the ball. They're going to run wide, stay wide on us all game long. And if they can't do that, they're not going to be able to because we got 2 to me, we got the 2 best SEC corners in the country, Kool-Aid and Terrion. I think both of them should be all SEC.
Yeah.
I think Caleb Odoms, our safety, should be all SEC. And I mean,
yeah.
Now I don't like talking about other teams since this is an Alabama network right here. But y'all talking about this Daniels guy? Ain't there 2 Daniels? There's a Jalen and a Jaden Daniels, right?
I don't know about the Jalen.
Tell me if I'm wrong because somebody mentioned something about Jalen. Which one was it that we knocked the hell out of from LSU? And then there's one.
That was
Jaden Daniels.
There's one.
Jaden Daniels.
There's a Daniels that plays for. There's a Daniels that plays for Washington, ain't it? Quarterback, right or not?
No, that's Penix.
That's Penix. Yeah.
That's Penix. Okay. Well, where am I?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna just look that up then. I know one of them we knocked the hell out of, and that was that fucking LSU at our house. So.
Yeah, that was Jaden Daniels.
Jaden.
And hey, I love that second. That's an old school, old fashioned football tackle, fundamental. That's when you size him up and you run, slam through him like a brick wall. You don't lower the helmet or nothing. You might dip the shoulder pads a little, but you run through him.
Okay, there is a Jalen Daniels, by the way. He plays for Kansas. He's a Kansas football quarterback. And that's J-A-O-N. Then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. I
thought there's 2 Daniels.
I hope we, when we get to Auburn, I hope we take the call, heads or tails. I hope we win the thing. And like you say, we decide we want to kick ass, we get the ball, whichever. I just want from play 1 to the last play of the game, kick their ass. And when we leave Jordan Hare, I don't want the stadium empty. I don't want nobody in here except Alabama fans standing around yelling and screaming on all of them voodoo fans out in the parking lot going, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Now, do we want to get into the SEC championship game coming up? Do y'all want to do that? We got 10 minutes left. I suppose be going over a little bit of time after that, but y'all want to go over it real quick, or I don't think we can do a whole 10 minutes worth.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah, we can. We can try it.
Okay. All right, I see you laughing you down nuts off over there, buddy. Okay, but it's going to be a good game, man. We're going back to the Bama Dome in Atlanta, Georgia.
Bryant Denny East. Yes, sir. 110% all we know.
Hey,
If we could stop old Mr. Bowers, I mean, stop him right off the bat, get that first weapon out of the way. And you ain't gonna stop him, but if you can really hold him back, then I think it really helps your offense or defense, rather.
Yep. Yep. Just like Jaden Daniels is all LSU got, Brock Bowers is all Georgia got. You stop Brock Bowers, you stop that whole Georgia offense.
You stop their momentum, that's for sure. He's a big play guy. I mean, to be as big as he is, he's a hell of a mismatch.
It's going to slow him down because you're going to keep the wide receivers contained. Don't get me wrong. Ra Thomas and these other little guys they got, keep them contained, head on the hat. Just play good defense on them. They're not going to be able to beat you by themselves. Brock Bowers is that whole Georgia's offense. You stop Brock Bowers and you stop Ladd McConkey as well, you got him.
Well, that's the other name there I was thinking about. Ladley McConkey, whatever the fucking name. I'm on this shit for
McConkey. He got a weird ass last name.
Yeah.
McConkey Donkey. Yeah, I agree with you 110%.
Long we keep them covered and contained shit, they ain't got nothing. Hell no.
Yeah. But this is what I need Alabama to do. Get the Carson Beck by enemies naysayer. Get to him and make him feel uncomfortable the whole game. Nobody has pressured this guy yet. I have not seen him under offense distress yet. Nobody has gotten in that backfield and actually opposed their will. He needs to get hit a couple times.
Two words. Dallas Turner. Nothing.
Yeah, Dallas Turner. Well, Dallas Turner, yeah, but I would love for big Jaheim Otis to get back there and just ragdoll.
Hell yeah.
If he can get back there, and those other guys from the outside edge,
shit,
they can put some pressure on him. He's gonna make a lot of mistakes. I can feel it because he ain't got pressure like that all year.
All year.
Ain't nobody.
I think we got the defense that can handle it. Myself, I think we got it this year. Mm-hmm.
We do.
Oh yeah. Godfather says he's too slow. Otis.
He is.
Yeah, Jaheim Otis. Yeah.
They say Jaheim Otis slow, but I don't think so.
No, when you're that big, you're not gonna run a 4.3 40, but he is quick for a man his size, and I got all respect in the world, Jaheim.
I understand, but hey, I've seen some of the biggest players get in a quarterback's backfield and oppose their will.
Yeah,
that first 5 to 6 yards. Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, B. Jammon says Chris Braswell. I think he can get back here too.
Oh, Braswell coming. And he let Chris Braswell get back there, and Chris Braswell sized him up. You might as well go ahead, bring in your bag up quarterback. You thought Dallas Turner can hit you. Don't let Chris Braswell get back there and run through you. Oh my God.
That's right.
I agree with you. I mean, to me this year, Georgia's been sort of like what we are. They're sort of slow to start and build up as the game goes on. So I like to see us come out early like we did against Kentucky, come out and just first 2 times take it down and score and get off to a quick start. But the main thing is that I don't know if y'all noticed it or not, you probably did. Last week on penalties, we just about took out we didn't have hardly a penalty on us, as far as pre-snap penalties and stuff like that. We done real well. We didn't have to worry about beating ourselves, shooting ourselves in the foot, or anything that would take away from our ability to win the game.
Yeah. Well, we want to kind of leave that as a teaser because, we've already, main thing is we got to get past these first 2 games first. And if you want to, Ice Boss, come on in here and do your thing with your announcements, man. Come on in here, brother. This 5 minutes still.
Mr. Miles, I appreciate you coming on with us tonight. You've been a real help, and I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Anytime.
Oh, what are you talking about, Blake? You act like you know football.
Hey, my football IQ a lot higher than others. But
I
anyway,
heard that.
it's a lot higher than others.
How are you doing, Blake?
I'm doing good right now. I'm driving right now to go pick my daughter up from dance practice.
Uh-oh. Okay. No, I just wanted to say hi to you, and I've been sitting here listening and doing that deal. So wanted to say hi. Roll Tide to everybody in the chat room. I'm a little tired. Need to do this, need to do that. Y'all know how it goes on during the work week. But anyways, announcements. What's today? Thursday. Yep, Saturday pickup show. We'll have this where everybody is at by Saturday morning. We will have a reaction show from the Chattanooga game, and I'm sure this is just going to be just talking. Hey, Miss Linda P, Roll Tide, and let's see, we will have the barbershop talk on Sunday, 12 something like that, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, 12 Central, and let's see, we will have Tuesday nights. We got the Horsemen riding again. Hey, Roll Tide to you, Jeff. At 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central on Tuesday nights, and we'll round it right back up again over here Thursday nights with What the Hell with William and AT. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe. If you know some folks that needs to come over here and listen to us, tell them about us, share it with them, and we're going to try to do some things for the chat room, and we really want to bust that 1,000 if we can get there. We know we're still new at the game as far as this channel, guys, but we broke the 100 and growing even more, so Jeff knows where he's at in the pick'em game. I'm sure he's on top of it. But anyways, yep, guys.
What about the time on that for the pick'ems?
Pick'ems is 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central.
Okay, the game's going up at 11 though.
So
Eastern.
what do I care?
Central.
I'll be off by then.
You will? 30 minutes.
By the way, you need to look at it again. CBS, guys. CBS. Oh no, that's the Auburn game. I'm sorry. Auburn game is 2:30 on CBS. CBS did pick the game up. 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central is the pick'em. Okay.
Yep. That Auburn game at that time, that's the same time they're gonna take that ass whooping.
Yeah, I like that.
Everybody would get ready for it. Everybody would get ready for the ass whooping.
Yep. Let's see. I think that's it, William. I believe. Yep. Tap our app. That's what we're trying to get at, guys. Tap our app. Let's get us up there. Don't forget Nick Saban Jr. We're really trying to get him busted over. We want to. He's a little shy of 800. We want to try to get him to 800 and go from there. We're trying to get him to 1,000. He is a brother of the show, and he's part of us, and we love him. So, guys, get over there and tap his app also. And let's see here. I believe that's all I got. Blake, good seeing you again. Thanks for coming on. I hope to see you. Hope to see you Saturday night, if nothing else. So come on, be on the show. All right, I'm out. Go ahead, William, do your thing, and when you tell me, I'll let the bear tell.
All righty, y'all got any last words before you go on out with the bear? Blake, you got anything since you're the guest? Come on in here, brother. Tell me your last word.
Last words would be play to the Bama standard. Don't overlook these last two teams. Stomp them real good. Get on to Georgia and show them who the real standard of college football is. Because I'm getting tired of these Georgia fans blowing up the chat talking about they the standard. Well, you're about to get ready to play the real standard. We about to go to Alabama East and whoop their ass, come home with the SEC title, and get on to these playoffs, and we don't care who in our way. We steamroll everybody after that. We're going to steamroll them.
That's right. We're going to walk out and talk there. We're going to do the walk and talk, and we're going to do the blocking and talk. We're going to knock their ass out, and they're going to wish the hell they'd never heard the word Alabama Crimson Tide. I think we're right where we need to be. We've been getting better every week, and nobody wants to see Alabama. Nobody wants to play Alabama. But Mr. William, brother, you know, Roll Tide to you. Mr. Blake, thank you for coming on tonight. And Roll Tide to you, and Roll Tide to everybody out there in the chat line. You know, guys, hey, let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rocking. If you go to the ball games, get to Chattanooga. I know it's a small school, but be loud. Be loud.
Yep.
Be loud and proud.
Yep. Loud and proud. That's right.
Right.
And all these Georgia fans, like I haven't told them, y'all running around, thump your chest, talking about, oh, we going on 3P. We the standard. We the this. We that. No, you're not. Y'all about to get the standard in full effect in the flesh.
That's it. Man.
Yep, in the flesh. They about to get it.
And my last words are, unless you got something to say, Icebox, you got some last words?
I'll let y'all know. I'm one that I have to travel a whole lot, and you know how it can be, William. Sometimes you just got Mother Nature calls. I hate a Porta John. I do. I walk in one today, and there's all kinds of writings of, you know how it can be in there. And I'm saying, man, you know, there's some sick people around here. And I happen to look up above, and guess what I see? Roll Tide up here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Y'all have a good night.
All right. And my last words is we're going to take care of business, first of all, Saturday. And we're going to see some things that we ain't seen. We're going to see some players we ain't seen in a while. We're going to have to see more. So.
All right.
But anyway, my last words is we're going to look beyond the Thunderdome, brother. And we're going to take what's ours one more time.
Yep.
So anyway, if you got the bear queued up there, take us on out of here. Roll Tide to everybody. Glad you're here.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'll be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy Rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those three areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at the time, 4 years from now, why, we'll be walking out of here as national champions.